And welcome. Here's another edition of Boxing Time TV. This is one day after Deontay Wilder's crushing fifth-round knockout of Gerald Washington. The big fight in the heavyweight division, or one that's brewing, aside from Anthony Joshua versus Wladimir Klitschko. And we also have, potentially Tyson Fury, should he return. And I'm sure there's others that I'm forgetting about right now. But the big one, probably maybe the biggest one, is Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. And Deontay Wilder is 31 years of age. Anthony Joshua is 27. They are very close in height. Deontay Wilder edges him by an inch. Anthony Joshua weighs 12 pounds more than him. I'm just going off of general fight statistics that I've been able to gather online. Deontay Wilder has a 1-inch reach advantage. Deontay Wilder has 38 fights, no losses. Anthony Joshua has 18 fights and 0 losses. And if I have not already said it, you are watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. You can find me on Instagram, handle @BoxingTimeWithEvan. And as you know, that's all one thing. And let's just get right to this fight. I have no idea how long this is going to go. I just know that someone's O must go. All right? Let's get right to this. And it's scheduled for 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Deontay Wilder is the favorite, and I got to say this. When Anthony Joshua, when I did the fight versus him and Wladimir Klitschko, Klitschko was the favorite, and Joshua handled him in 4 rounds. So this should be very, very interesting. If I'm Deontay Wilder, I want to get behind the stick, and I've nicknamed his right hand Big Bama. I want him to drop Big Bama hard. I'm saying that's what I would do if I were him. I'm not rooting for any fighter in this, but that's what I would do if I was his trainer. But Anthony Joshua is certainly going to want to get inside, get past those long arms, and land shots to the head and the body. Oh, Anthony Joshua getting stuck right there, poleaxed by the long arms and the punches of Deontay Wilder. Wow, Deontay Wilder's sharp tonight. He's landed an uppercut, but Joshua let him feel his left hand. You know, before Deontay Wilder beat Berman Stavern, there were a lot of questions about him. Could he go the distance? Could he take punches? And while Stavern's not the hardest puncher, he did knock out Chris Arreola before that. And I gotta say that I think Deontay Wilder has really, really improved. One thing I've never liked about him is how low he keeps his hands. But I think he's been working on that because it seemed to show in the Gerald Washington fight. I also like the patience that he showed in that fight because a lot of people had Gerald Washington winning that fight up until Deontay Wilder landed a crushing right hand that just ended things. So right now we're seeing distance playing a big factor in this, forcing Anthony Joshua to kind of come out of his comfort zone and kind of be the aggressor. And Deontay Wilder is just keeping distance between them and throwing his punches. And Anthony Joshua, is doing his best to land something. But Deontay Wilder's got his defense high, and he's doing really good. He's landed a shot to the body. Let's see if somehow Anthony Joshua, who's a tremendous fighter and hits really, really hard, even though Charles Martin wasn't the greatest heavyweight, I was pretty darn impressed by what Anthony Joshua did to him. And I've just been impressed whenever I've seen him. He has a real poise. He has sort of that X factor that I think Deontay Wilder is beginning to shine in his own right. But I think that Anthony Joshua has a bit more of an X factor. Oh, going to the body again. We're in the final 10 seconds of the first round. Let's see if Deontay Wilder, let's see what the judges say about this. I think Deontay Wilder probably took it. We will see what the judges say. Wow, giving it to Anthony Joshua, one of them is. Another one. Whoa, Anthony Joshua. And Deontay Wilder is technically behind in this fight by a point. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this plays out for the two current, probably premier heavyweights. Although Tyson Fury, I'm never taking him out of the mix. I still think that he's in the mix, and I hope that he gets the help that he needs because he has an X factor of resilience, of durability, and boxing skill. I don't think he can ever be counted out. These are two big men. And it's interesting. I thought Deontay Wilder actually weighed a lot more than 222. Oh, just got hit with a hard right hand by Anthony Joshua. That's another thing. Both these guys have to know that either of them can end this fight at any time. They have that kind of power. Even though both fighters have good chins, you know, these are hard-hitting heavyweights, people. In some ways, this is sort of a different physique-type version of Holyfield Bowe. But Deontay Wilder really doing well to try to be rangy, and Joshua's catching him a bit. He's catching him with that left hand. We'll see if that is enough. Joshua going to the body now. He wants to break Anthony Joshua down, and in some ways, maybe he feels that he needs to get Anthony Joshua. That Anthony Joshua feels he needs to get Deontay Wilder coming towards him. Wow. Oh, whoa. 3 hard punches from Anthony Joshua. And you know that Deontay Wilder does not want that to happen too much. And the thing about it is Joshua, I think, wants to get Deontay Wilder coming forward, draw him out, and counter him. I think that's where Anthony Joshua is the most comfortable. And it's going to be interesting to see what kind of fight Deontay Wilder fights, because he showed that he can be patient. But this is a fight on a whole other level, and right now Anthony Joshua is placing his punches really, really well on Deontay Wilder. We're here in the final minute now. This is the second round. Joshua going to the body, and Deontay Wilder jabbing, trying to keep the range. And look at it, Deontay. Oh, these guys are landing now, people. We are in for what I think is going to be for as long as it lasts, one heck of a heavyweight encounter. Because both these guys know how to punch, both these guys punch hard, and they know how to finish. Yeah, it's funny. I'm kind of making fights around the headlines of boxing, but I'm realizing that I think that's what you guys want to see. You can please tell me. You are once again watching Boxing Time TV. Deontay Wilder on the left side of the screen, Anthony Joshua on the right. My name is Evan Jacobs. Follow me on Instagram at Boxing Time with Evan. I think Joshua probably edged that round, even though Wilder sort of came on at the end. I was going to say, if there's fights that you want to see, please let me know. You can let me know, direct message me on YouTube, or you can let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to make those fights happening. Right now, Anthony Joshua is up by 2 points against Deontay Wilder. This is now a 10-round fight, and Anthony Joshua comes out and smashes a left hand into the face of Deontay Wilder. I like what I'm seeing from both fighters, and I often say this on here, and I'm obviously not the first one to say this, but I think we get the best fights when two fighters when they're able to both do what their style is. When they're able to do that, I feel is when we get the best fights. Deontay Wilder, I'm thinking he may want to go against the ropes a bit and have Anthony Joshua come to him and sort of use the ropes to pivot and fight off of, and maybe get even more power that way. That's just sort of my thought. But Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua have shown that they have power in every part of the ring. Joshua is getting bolder now, and as you can see, he's closed the distance between him and Deontay Wilder, and he's landing more to the head. He probably wants to punch to the body. Deontay Wilder is hitting Anthony Joshua. The problem is that Joshua is kind of getting off combinations while Deontay Wilder is getting off one shot at a time. That was a nice right hand from Anthony Joshua. And there's going to come a point in this contest, these two are really going to grind it. They're really going to trade. And I think we're going to find out a lot about the chins of both fighters. Anthony Joshua doing a very nice job of punching around the punches of Deontay Wilder. Wilder trying to be busy peppering, and these two are very evenly matched. Oh, look at Deontay Wilder, an uppercut and a straight right hand. Oh, tapping him with the left twice. Is this enough to take the round from Anthony Joshua? We will see. Deontay Wilder is giving a good account of himself and has to know that he probably dropped that second round to Deontay Wilder. I don't think he dropped the first, but landing a hard right hand and Anthony Joshua taking it. All of this extremely, extremely impressive from both guys. And you have Anthony Joshua, who I think has not only closed the distance, he's moving at Deontay Wilder to the ropes, and we'll see if that works for him in some way. Deontay Wilder throwing small punches, short punches right in there. Oh, gets to him against the ropes with a body shot. Anthony Joshua, this reminds me a lot of what Anthony Joshua did to Wladimir Klitschko when I had them fight here. So now they're saying that both fighters are tired. Deontay Wilder taking that round on one judge's card, losing it on another judge's card, and taking it on another one. So now he's evened it up, or close. It's 85-86. We are headed into the fourth round. And one thing that people don't want to see here, I'm just saying this, is a technical fight. If it's technical with some brutality, with a lot of brutality, I think people will be okay. This fight gets technicals. The fans, and I'm assuming this would probably happen. Oh, he slammed Anthony. Oh, whoa, how things turn. Deontay Wilder being patient and just slams Anthony Joshua. Oh my God, I was not expecting that. You can see that Anthony Joshua wasn't expecting that. And Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, not only dispatches Anthony Joshua quickly, just makes it look effortless, gets him against the ropes. It's as though he got Joshua to fight the way that he wants to fight. And wow, there was a fighter called the Brown Bomber. Was that, you know what, I'm going to look that up, facts and info. I mean, this ended a lot quicker than I thought it was going to end. I thought it would at least go into the sixth round. The Brown Bomber was, here, I'm looking at this up, the Brown Bomber. And here, let's look it up. The Brown Bomber was Joe Louis. Well, you know what? Anthony Joshua, with this win, certainly cements himself, at least in the conversation. When people are talking about heavyweights, I'm not saying he's as great as Joe Louis. I'm not saying he's anything close to that yet. But he has taken another step up the ladder. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, stops Anthony Joshua. Oh my gosh, I'll bet Anthony Joshua's eyes are glazed. I'll bet, oh wow, no, they're not. Usually that kind of happens when someone's knocked out so quick. That was just a pulverizing quick. Man, Anthony Joshua was kind of having it his way, and it's as though Deontay Wilder lulled him into that sense of comfort, got him to fight at that sort of slower pace, and then just sort of jabbed him to the ropes and boom, 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 and just let go on him with such a great combination. You guys are going to have to go back and watch that. Thank you so much for watching today. My name is Evan Jacobs. You can find me on Instagram at Boxing Time with Evan. You've been watching Boxing Time TV. The winner was Deontay Wilder by a knockout. The fight lasted 4 rounds. Wilder was not knocked down. Joshua was knocked down 1 time. Deontay Wilder was behind on one judge's score he was behind on 2, up on the 3rd, and man, I just still can't believe what I've seen. Thank you so much for watching Boxing Time TV. We'll see you real soon. Please let me know fights that you want to see made. You can either direct message me or let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. You've been watching Boxing Time TV.